What's up, El Segundo? April is National Poetry Month. This is also National Library Week. And right now we're at the El Segundo Public Library to take part in a very special event, the Hope Anita Smith Poet Laureate Welcoming Reception. Now, as a special treat for everyone, Hope will be reading some of her poetry to us. And if you're not exactly sure what a Poet Laureate is, well, let's go right to the source and find out. But shh, be very quiet. We're going into the library.
As Poet Laureate for the City of El Segundo, my duties are to inspire people to read more poetry, to recite poetry, just to let them know how enjoyable poetry actually is. So I put together programs, there will be a podcast, just various things that let them know that poetry has a voice that they can access. I have written 5 books to date. I have one pending right now, a novel. My favorite is called Mother Poems, and it is an autobiographical book about my relationship with my mother, who I lost when I was 12.
What words of inspiration do you have for young people starting out? How do they find their voice?
I would say to young people starting out, to find your voice, as one who wants to write, you need to read. Being a reader is very important. I also want to let them know that writing poetry is a level playing field. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a special instrument. Everybody can do it, and your voice is unique to you, so no one can tell your story the way you can.
Who's the one author or the one poet in your mind that really inspired you?
Maya Angelou would be the poet who inspired me the most. I started out reciting her poetry when I was younger, and she's the one that let me see how a poem can create a story, and I've been writing ever since.
As Poet Laureate, Hope is responsible for promoting the literary arts. She is a champion of the spoken English word, and part of her duty is to engage with the community and to inspire and hopefully create kind of a celebration of words for the community.
Hope has a huge fan base, and some of her fans tell us why they came out tonight.
I am a huge fan of Hope Anita Smith and her writing, and so when she posted on her social media that this was going to be happening, I just decided we would drive up in order to be here to support.
And you drove up from San Diego. What's your favorite book from Hope Anita Smith?
Oh, her first one, The Way the Door Closes, which is the book about a father who leaves and the impact on his son.
I like that insight into an author. I like to know behind the scenes what inspires you. What are you doing next? Is a great question for somebody to ask. And how did you get here? I mean, I think that's something that we're always interested in knowing is somebody whose work you admire. It's like, how did you get here? How can I get there too? I think that's why I'm here. I want to be inspired as well.
And are you going to buy one of the books?
I am. It's The Way a Door Closes.
Is that your favorite Hope Anita Smith book?
It is the one that spoke the most to me tonight during her reading.
A great night at the El Segundo Public Library has come to an end with the city's inaugural Poet Laureate, Hope Anita Smith, reading poetry, signing books for her fans, a very well-attended event. And to find out more about Hope Anita Smith, please visit the website elsegundolibrary.org. For El Segundo Media, I'm Bill Thomas.